Thanks to the magic that is SketchUp and Open Cut List, we have a magical cut list that Luke is currently following. There's 107 parts for the 12mm plywood, and I've even cut out 107 little stickers which has each different measurement and each different piece on it, so that once he cuts it he can stick a sticker on and then we know where it goes, because holy moly, this is going to be one puzzle to put back together. Piece number one. I was just pointing out to Luke that his workshop is changing from yellow to a lovely shade of teal with the Makita tools that he's got for this project. He's complaining that he would rather have a lime green and grey colour, which unfortunately is too bad.
I'm putting on some terracing. I fix a bit of aluminium angle to the wall, so then we can sit the base for the bunk beds on. So this will be the first bunk bed there, and then we'll stack them. What I've done is I've just made a bit of a jig to stick it on, so just at the height we want, and they'll be parallel with the ground and all of that good stuff.
Apparently we've got the apprentice doing the beds. She's making up her own bed.
I'm starting in the corner.
Okay.
I am definitely an apprentice.
Just scribe the curvature of the roof so I can do the inside. I know this won't be exact because it's the outside curve, but it gets me as close as I really need to be to do the inside curve.
So Luke is finding it very frustrating trying to scribe this interior angle. Alright Dad, what, 50th time lucky?
Yeah. 200.
Just, we've got a bit of a gap up here.
Doesn't the cabinet only come to like here?
Yeah.
I'm not doing this anymore. I'm gonna go and cut the cabinet.
Well, today I am Mandy. I'm sanding the edges of the plywood to make sure it's nice and smooth, and I've got to do along the bunk edges. In the future, obviously we're going to sand this before it gets installed, because this is painful. Well, that's done. I think it's time for a coffee, and then I'm going to put the Rubio Monaco on it, and that is finished. This one needs to be 46mm off the ground. Ooh, yeah. We're pretty happy so far. We've got 2 of the 4 drawer faces on, and it's looking so good. It's so cool to see what I've made in SketchUp come to reality with like millimeter precision.
Yeah, it's super easy to put in with these clamps. These are fabulous.
Well, that is the last one of the 4 drawer faces to go in. It is so cool that it's all coming to life, along with even having all of the drawer faces, all the wood grain line up.
I believe the professionals call it grain matched.
Now, where are the handles? We might have something up our sleeves. Whether it works or not, we will keep you updated, but we are planning on putting in a 12-volt electromagnetic system on all the drawers.
Last 2 doors to go on. This will finish this cabinet off. They're all done. Mostly tuned, mostly looking good. Stoked that this has come together so well, and I will be even more excited when it's stuffed full of clothes going down the road to the next campsite.
So it's a bit of an exciting day for us today. We are putting in our seating area, which the bed will come in over the top. So Luke's just popped it together and he's actually going to do a test fit. And by test fit, I mean see if he fits in the bed. So he's going, the bed is meant to be north-south direction, where it comes down over the top of the seating area. And the one thing that I'm a little bit worried about is if Luke is even going to fit in the bed. So let's check it out. You just fit. I think it will be alright.
No, I think that's heaps of room.
Just no room for your pillow.
Yeah, but there's heaps of room like down here. It's not as long as a normal bed, so.
Well, it's the length of a double bed.
Like I said, a normal bed.
Oh yeah. I guess the other part of it is that you'll be able to hang your feet over.
Yeah.
In the end part, this part here where there'll be no cabinetry.
And it's super wide. Like, it's 2.2 meters wide, so there's definitely heaps of space.
That's lucky. Well, I've been upgraded from Sandy Mandy to Amanda with Sander because we've invested in a orbital sander to make some of the sanding a little bit quicker, and of course it can connect to Luke's dust extraction, which makes me way less sandy. Let's crack on because I've got so much sanding to do. Well, I'm loving the new sander, but by golly, I'm gonna have an arm workout at the end of this. I guess I don't have to do my gym arm weights today. Many hours later, I've finally finished sanding. I've sanded everything with a 120 grit, and then in between I've made sure I've got rid of all the dust, and then sanded again with a 180 grit. That is what the recommended sanding is for the Rubio Monocoat. So you might be wondering what I'm using here. Now, what I'm using is a product called Rubio Monocoat. It's quite a strange product actually. It's a cross between a linseed oil and a wax or something, I don't know. Anyway, why are we using this? The reason we are using it is a simple answer really. Because basically all of the woodworking channels on YouTube seem to use this product. And it is really easy. Monocoat means one coat, so I only have to do one coat, put it on, and like you scrub it on with like a scrubbing brush type thing. You scrub it on, wipe it off, and voila, it's finished. It takes 24 hours to completely cure when you've added the additive into it to make it harden quicker. And it's done. It's super easy. The only thing you have to watch out for are the rags that you use once you are wiping off the product. They can fully self-combust. So you have to make sure that they are disposed of properly because you do not want your garage or house to burn down. After finishing all of the oak and the edges of the ply for the seating area, we're going to install it. Do you remember where it all goes?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. I have the plan. I get all the jobs that Luke's too big to fit in to do.
I'm putting Amanda in her cave.
I already just told the people that I get the jobs that you're too big for, and here's another example. I'll just get in here. Don't you worry, Luke. Don't need to keep holding it.
Yep.
Alright, we're done.
And just like that, it's in. What do you think?
Solid. It's good. We just need to put the tops on the hatches here. And inside here will be the hot water system, water pump and all of the that sort of stuff. And in the other side is where our battery system is going. More on that later. Just finishing off some bits and pieces in the bunk area, and with that we need to put in the girls' windows. So we've already put in the one down here. And Luke is just cutting the other one as we speak. I should be getting the girls to do this. That's pretty satisfying. We haven't had these windows before. These are Aussie Traveller Eurovision windows. Now, we have had the Dometic windows before in our van. The difference with the Dometic versus the Eurovision window is these ones you do have to have like it does click to open, so that's where you can hold the window to open. Versus the Dometic windows, you could just put at any stage. You didn't have to sort of make it go click, click, click. But in New Zealand, we are actually limited to only one type of Dometic window. There are two different types, and we prefer the look on the outside of the other Dometic window, which we are not allowed to get in New Zealand. So these were the ones that we got because we love the look of the sleek look of the outside. It's nice and flush and flat. But the super important thing for us for these windows is the blackout blind. So these blackout blinds are flat. They don't have the little concertina and the little strings through the middle, so it means it is completely blackout. Because if you know anything about me, I love my sleep. The other part is the fantastic mesh here, which keeps all the midges and flies out for a while you're camping in that hot weather. And that is the end of this episode. I wanted to quickly mention what has made this whole caravan build possible, and that is our glamp bedding. Our glamp bedding is our unique zip bedding, all-in-one bedding system for caravans, vans, and all things camping. It has our unique zips with our warm wings inside, so you can use the bedding just like a normal bedding comforter, or you can use it zipped up. And the best part about it is it looks hotel ready with one zip. To make those caravan beds and van beds much easier to use, the bedding fits on just like a fitted sheet with a elasticated gusset, and the whole top fits on all as one piece. So when you're making those bunk beds or van beds, it is super easy to pop the whole thing on in one go.
Thank you for joining us on this epic episode.
I'm sure you loved watching the beginning of the interior build, and if you did, please make sure you give us a big thumbs up.
And hit that subscribe button.
If you've got any questions or comments, make sure you pop them in the box below and we will do our best to answer them.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Designed specifically. Oh Jesus. You wish.
Luckily, someone's a professional at this.